Tammie was diagnosed with breast cancer 19 years ago in her mid-30s.
Before that, I was very clean. I mean, I've always been in holistic health and just helping my patients and everything. We owned a gym, a studio, a dance studio. We were very active, very fit, very clean and healthy before that was the cool thing to be.
As a dance instructor and massage therapist, she had hardly put a medication into her 110-pound body. That was all before chemotherapy.
So my body did an about craziness of chaos. So it just seemed like between the brain fog and the weight came on like crazy. I mean, they kept giving me the Neurotins and the Lyricas and all the different pain meds and different things to try to help before the narcotics. And I was just gaining weight. My body was just in chaos of it, just snowballed so fast I couldn't control any of it.
Handfuls of medications were used to save her life. And that's where the pain started.
It was like it was almost like the bottom of my feet were sawed off, like the skin was pulled off, and it was just my foot hitting. Every time my foot would hit the floor, it was like broken glass or nails. And it's just a constant every step, every day. And, you know, we were dancers and fitness instructors and everything like that. So it was just I do massage all day. I need my feet. And I even told him that when it first started. And he's like, oh, it'll be fine. It'll be, you know, as soon as you're done with chemo, it'll go away. And it's like, okay, I'm counting on that, you know, good to go. And
the word for this type of pain is called neuropathy. The insulation around her nerves was dwindling away, in part from the medications used to kill the cancer, but also because of the chronic inflammation in her body. She couldn't heal that. After the chemotherapy had removed the cancer from her body, the inflammation stayed around and the pain grew. Her doctors used Lyrica and Neurontin for over a year to try and suppress the pain before they reached for the narcotics like OxyContin and Dilaudid to suppress her pain.
It took about a year of going through Lyricas and Neurotins and all of those, and then it just bumped it up. And once they put me on the OxyContin, as much as I hated putting that medication in my body, the OxyContin for the long-term pain was the only thing that helped with that nerve pain that I could at least somewhat function.
Although she was thankful for the reduced pain, her weight had shot up to over twice as much as she started, and then past 18 years of chronic inflammation with the use of narcotics to suppress the pain.
There was no, I mean, I've done acupuncture, acupressure, radio, some electronic therapies. I've been like a guinea pig and nothing. It's like I need to heal my body, not just cover it up.
Could keto help her? She didn't know.
Actually, I found you because I was bound determined I was taking myself off the OxyContin either way, that it was coming off. So I was looking for the brain health and how do I help my body through the withdrawal. As I learned to want to heal the brain, then I realized it's the inflammation through my whole body, the whole nervous system, the mitochondria, everything being damaged. And it was like, I just need a clean house and start over to try to get back to where I used to be in any form.
She did know that her body was inflamed and that this keto diet was going to reduce inflammation.
The pins and needles and stuff, it just started so slow. And it was discouraging. I won't say it was because by no means was a quick fix, but I figure it took me 18 years to get here. I'm not going to fix this overnight. And it was completely through my body, inflammation, and my glucoses were horrible. And
after weeks spent in ketosis, she noticed she needed less of that opiate medication. And although the withdrawals weren't fun, she gently reduced those medications over the next few weeks.
And then the day COVID, the restaurant shut down, I was doing well again and took the course last year at the beginning, and it just was slowly making progress. It wasn't anything quick, but I noticed like, okay, I could get up and I walked to the kitchen. We have a ceramic tile on the floor, and it was like, I walked to the kitchen with no shoes on.
Months after she'd come off the narcotic medications and now had been in ketosis for several months, she was at a Sunday worship where they were outside, the praise band was playing.
Every time it happened, it'd make me cry. And then it was the first time our church got back together, we were at worship outside. The first time they were allowed to do it outside. So the band was there, and it was just amazing, a night of worship and praising God that my foot hit the grass, and I was chasing after the kids, and I went to take off running, and it was like, my feet are on the grass. And so it was just a sweet moment.
That's like the first time that had happened in almost 2 decades, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Like my feet do not even hit the floor in my house without shoes or something on my feet. So
a year prior, walking on that grass would have felt like walking on broken glass. Thanks to her determination and persistence and a state of ketosis, those nerves were able to heal the broken insulation that had plagued her feet for almost 2 decades, giving them the hope that their brain and their nerves in their feet can heal, that they feel joy again, they sleep soundly again. And once that part is, that's the hard part. Yeah.
Nobody understands that. That it's just, you lose your life in the midst of all of it. And it's literally given me my life back. I mean, I get up and feel like I want to hang out with my grandkids, and I can run and play, or I can see a patient today if the COVID ever passes, you know. But I mean, it just changes that I love my work. I love my people. And I've backed off all of that so much because it's all I can do to function for myself, you know, much less to take care of my patients. So thank you.
If you want to learn more about how ketones help nerves and brains, check out this video. I'll see you there.